Puerto Rico is now a territory of the United States, but not a state. Like Alaska and Hawaii, it was annexed in the second half of the 19th century, but unlike it, Puerto Rico never became a state. Before 1898, Puerto Rico was a Spanish colony. After the explosion of the USS Maine and the desire to expand the American empire, war broke out. The United States won quickly and gained Guam, the Philippines, and Puerto Rico in the peace treaty. At that time, Hawaii had also just been annexed, and Alaska had been purchased 30 years earlier. However, Alaska and Hawaii are viewed differently from Puerto Rico. Hawaii was ignored by the United States for many years and was mainly used as a naval base with limited resources. Meanwhile, the United States viewed Alaska as an important strategic location since the 1940s because of the development of aviation and the threat from Japan, the Soviet Union, and the United Kingdom. Alaska's location was ideal for a bomber base. In 1958, Alaska voted to become a state, 80% in favor, and it was accepted shortly thereafter. Hawaii was also allowed to vote, despite concerns about its non-white majority. But the United States was under pressure from the United Nations to decide Hawaii's future, and President Eisenhower allowed the vote. Over 90% of Hawaiians voted, and in 1959, Hawaii became the 50th state. So why not Puerto Rico? The United Nations also opposed the U.S. keeping Puerto Rico as a colony. However, the difference was in the islanders' attitudes toward the U.S. From before 1898 until World War I, the independence movement was strong. After the people were granted U.S. citizenship in 1917, the desire for independence gradually diminished, with most turning to support for union with the U.S. Not everyone was happy, however. When the United States reconsidered the island's status in the 1950s, there were a few small-armed uprisings. But by and large, the people wanted to remain a U.S. territory. They had no seats in Congress, but they also paid no federal income tax. The U.S. government was wary of adding more senators and representatives, especially in the politically and socially sensitive 1950s to 60s. In addition, Puerto Rico's population was 3 times that of Alaska and Hawaii combined, and was largely non-white, which further delayed statehood. So the United States opted to kick the ball back, a familiar political tradition. Although Puerto Rico is not a state, that doesn't take away from its stunning natural beauty. Puerto Rico is home to breathtaking landscapes. Let's explore some of its most remarkable places together.
In the heart of the clear Caribbean Sea, where the waves lapping and the sea breeze whispering old love songs, the city of San Juan emerges as a symphony between the past and the present. This place is not simply a modern capital, but also a living museum of the history of the Western Hemisphere, where every paving stone bears the footprints of explorers, soldiers, and artisans from centuries ago. With its strategic location at the gateway to the Atlantic, the city was once the starting point for great journeys, a gathering place for powerful forces and dreams of territorial expansion. In the heart of the old town, towering fortresses still stand guard day and night, carrying the memories of sieges and victories, an eternal testament to the strong spirit of resistance against time and foreign powers. The ancient churches, the somber domes, and the mossy stone walls still cast their shadows on the square, where the bells toll nostalgically, recalling the sacred ceremonies of centuries gone by. Despite the many changes, the city has retained its colonial charm in every tiled roof, flower-filled window, and European architecture mixed with tropical colors. Today, visitors from all over flock not only to admire the scenery, but also to live in every breath of history, to listen to the stories quietly flowing through every corner. San Juan is not just a place name. It is a living symbol of endurance, of timeless beauty, where nature, people, and history come together in the love song of the Pearl Island of Puerto Rico. Ponce is Puerto Rico's second largest city, known for its Spanish colonial architecture and colorful plazas. It is known as the Pearl of the South for its unique blend of history, art, and Caribbean culture. The coastal breeze and vibrant culture make every corner of the city feel alive with history and heart. It is not the big cities, but the western end of the island that makes visitors captivated and speechless. Like a hidden corner, hidden in the vast ocean, this small seaside town was founded in 1771 and preserves the simplicity and history of the ancient land. Surrounded by wild but charming beaches, where professional and novice surfers find their own challenges. This place not only has waves, but is also home to vibrant coral reefs, sea turtles, dolphins, and schools of colorful fish in the clear blue water. Visitors can easily dive, explore, or simply watch the sunset from a peaceful boat ride. The climax of the experience is the Punta Higuero Lighthouse, a symbol that has stood the test of time and earthquakes, and is now a spectacular sea viewpoint. From the small park around the lighthouse, you can see the island in the distance, and the surfers conquering each wave below. The beauty here is not noisy, but quietly engraved in the minds of those who leave. A place that makes you remember forever not only because of the scenery, but because of the feeling of touching a very special part of the ocean. That is Rincón, where the hidden corner becomes unforgettable. if you love inspiring journeys of discovery, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue this wonderful journey with me. Vieques, a small island off the east coast of Puerto Rico, is known for its unspoiled beauty and peaceful atmosphere. It is famous for its untouched beaches and a peaceful atmosphere far from the bustle of the mainland. Visitors come to relax, explore hidden coves, and enjoy the island's natural charm under starry skies. The deserted beaches, fine white sand, and crystal clear water make visitors feel like they are lost in a secret paradise. Vieques also preserves many old military relics, creating a unique blend of nature and history. Not every place takes your breath away at first sight, but this tiny island can. Culebra is enchanting with its crystal blue sea, soft white sand, and strangely isolated atmosphere. Once you set foot here, you will understand what beauty is beyond any familiar frame. In this seemingly forgotten place in the middle of the ocean, time seems to slow down, leaving only the sound of waves and a sense of pure freedom. Silver waves of clouds sweep across the mountaintops, signaling a wilderness waiting to be explored. El Yunque, the only tropical rainforest in the U.S. National Forest System, is located in northeastern Puerto Rico. Despite its small size of nearly 29,000 acres, it boasts an exceptionally rich and diverse ecosystem. The El Portal Visitor Center is a great starting point, with exhibits, accessible trails, and opportunities to spot rare parrots. Trails lead visitors to waterfalls, ponds, and lagoons deep in the forest. El Yunque is more than just a trip. It's a silent dialogue between humans and pristine nature. The ocean air carries the briny scent and spirit of the sea, gliding over the white sand and inviting visitors to step into a vibrant and refreshing world. That is Isla Verde. Located in the city of Carolina, right next to International Airport, this is one of the most prominent and accessible beach resorts in Puerto Rico. The name Isla Verde, meaning Green Island, comes from a small sandbar surrounded by coral reef, about 400 meters offshore at Punta del Medio, like a piece of pristine nature amidst the clear waters of the Atlantic Ocean. Geographically, Isla Verde is located between the Santurce barrio of San Juan to the west and the Torrecilla Baja barrio of Loíza to the east, surrounded by lagoons, state forests, and deep blue sea. From the sunrise over the ocean to the bright lights of the city night, Isla Verde offers a complete experience of modernity, wilderness, and tradition. The sea breeze blows gently through the narrow streets, gliding past weathered walls and dark red-tiled roofs, carrying the echoes of centuries of adventure and discovery. That is the atmosphere of the oldest city in the Caribbean. The city is actually a small island connected to the mainland by bridges on the east, and the oldest part lies on the west, surrounded by solid walls on three sides. Settled by the Spanish in 1521, it replaced the island's first settlement as the capital and strategic military center, paving the way for expeditions to the New World. Over the centuries, the city has seen attacks from French, Dutch, and British pirates, and was at the center of the Spanish-American War, before becoming part of the United States in 1898. Visitors can walk through the 500-year-old city, discovering a beautiful blend of history, culture, and colorful local life. The northern part is where the residents live, while the southern part is a bustling cruise port that sees millions of visitors each year. More than just a destination, this city is a place where time seems to stand still, where every wall and every turn tells a legendary tale of adventure. Leaning against the cliffs and looking out over the deep blue ocean, you will feel the tranquility and sacredness that pervades this once sacred place of the ancients. Located on the northern coast, this site is an ancient cave with spectacular views of the Atlantic Ocean. Inside the cave, dozens of stone carvings left by the Taino people from the 13th century are still boldly imprinted, reflecting the beliefs and culture of the indigenous inhabitants before the colonial period. Not only an archaeological wonder, this place is also protected as a nature reserve and marine reserve. Nearby, 7 coastal rocks form natural rock arches called the Seven Arches, one of which is said to resemble the face of an indigenous person. At low tide and in good weather, experienced divers can swim along the cliffs to see the cave from the outside. Visitors come here not only to take photos or explore the cave, but also to feel the connection with a bygone era. In particular, it is important to note that this cave should not be confused with another cave of the same name in another city, although both have deep cultural significance. As one of the most iconic archaeological sites on the island, this cave is always on the list of places to visit in Puerto Rico. If you're looking for a relaxing and fun place to visit in Puerto Rico, Cabo Rojo is the perfect stop. Located on the island's picturesque southwest coast, the town is a year-round tourist paradise with abundant sunshine, clear waters, and breathtaking scenery. The name Cabo Rojo, meaning Red Cape, comes from the distinctive red hue of the waters near the famous ancient salt flats, a nod to the area's history and close ties to nature. Visitors will be enchanted by the dramatic limestone cliffs, the historic lighthouse perched precariously on the headland, and the fascinating natural stone bridge that makes for stunning photos. Wildlife, preserves, and coastal hiking trails open up a captivating wilderness for those who love to explore. The long, white sand beach and calm waters are ideal for swimming, sunbathing, or deep-sea fishing. The town center retains its traditional character, with a plaza filled with salsa music and lively conversations over coffee. Life here is simple, but vibrant and colorful, and the people are incredibly hospitable, always making you feel like you are part of the community. Cabo Rojo is a wonderful blend of majestic nature, rich culture, and an inviting resort atmosphere. When sails fill the sparkling waters and laughter echoes across the harbor, you'll know you've arrived in Fajardo, Puerto Rico's vibrant eastern coastal city. The area includes the island's largest marina and is a bustling water sports hub year-round. Visitors are drawn to its natural beauty, from its sparkling bays to the rare bioluminescence of its waters at night. Offshore, a variety of marine life including dolphins, turtles, and manatees reside, making boat tours full of surprises. The white sand and clear blue waters are ideal for swimming and relaxing. Not far from the city are roads through lush green forests, attracting nature lovers and adventurers. The year-round warm climate with temperatures ranging from 22 degrees Celsius to 32 degrees Celsius makes for ideal outdoor activities. The people here are famous for their love of festivals, with over 19 official holidays to celebrate throughout the year. Religion plays an important role in life, with solemn ceremonies held in honor of patron saints. Fajardo is a place where rich nature and vibrant cultural life meet, providing a memorable experience for anyone who visits. As the early morning clouds drift over the mountain tops, and the breeze caresses the lush green slopes, two distinctively shaped peaks emerge as symbols of Puerto Rico's southern highlands. They are commonly known as Las Tetas de Cayey, but their official name is Las Piedras del Colado, two 842-meter-high rocky peaks located in the city of Salinas, not Cayey as many people mistakenly believe. From afar, the soft shape of the mountains has led locals to nickname them tetas, meaning breasts in Spanish. Although named de Cayey, both peaks are actually located in the Barrio Palmas, an area northwest of Salinas, just a few hundred meters from Cayey. Since 2000, this place has been designated a nature reserve, protecting both the environment and the landscape. The geographical location near major routes makes it easy to access, making it an ideal spot for nature lovers and photographers. The mountainous landscape and fresh air make this place an ideal stop for those who want to escape the hustle and bustle of life. The attraction of the place lies not only in its special shape, but also in the intersection between folk culture and wild natural beauty. The misty mornings or purple sunsets make this place incredibly poetic. Although not located within the Cayey border, Las Tetas is still considered the iconic twin mountains of the entire central southern region of the island. When the salty sea breeze blows over the majestic limestone cliffs, Mar Chiquita appears as a hidden paradise on the southeastern coast of Argentina. About 30 kilometers from Mar del Plata, this place is the perfect combination of an ancient saltwater lagoon and a unique horseshoe-shaped beach with clear turquoise waters and long stretches of soft golden sand. Recognized by UNESCO as a biosphere reserve and later a wildlife reserve, the area possesses a rich marine ecosystem, attracting not only tourists but also biologists. In the 1970s, the lagoon was the site of an exploratory rocket launch, marking a special period in the history of this place. However, rising water levels due to climate have affected the salinity and organisms such as Artemia salina. In addition, Mar Chiquita Beach also has cultural value with a small shrine dedicated to Our Lady of Carmen, where colorful pilgrimages take place. Natural limestone cliffs protect the bay from rough waves, creating ideal conditions for swimming, snorkeling, and relaxing in nature. This is a favorite destination for both locals and tourists, both quiet and charming. A fortress rising from the sea and sky, defying time and the ocean. That is El Morro. Located on a strategic promontory of Old San Juan, the Castillo San Felipe del Morro has been Puerto Rico's steel shield for nearly 500 years. Built by the Spanish in the 16th century, it has withstood countless attacks from the sea, becoming a symbol of the island's vital strategic position in the Caribbean. Despite historical changes, El Morro has maintained its majesty as it passed from Spanish to American hands and participated in both world wars. Today, the fort is a National Historic Landmark and a must-see destination on any Puerto Rico itinerary. Visitors can not only admire the massive fortress walls, but also immerse themselves in historical memories and the salty ocean breeze. The winding stone tunnels, ancient cannons, and fluttering flags tell the story of a bygone era. El Morro is a place where the past is not only preserved, but also brought to life in every corner. This is a journey through time, taking you to a fiery and fierce period in colonial history. And in its wild beauty mixed with splendor, El Morro makes every step stop, be silent, and admire. Isla Cabras is a small island located at the entrance to San Juan Bay, known for its peaceful seascapes and open spaces. Once a military area, It is now a favorite relaxation spot with a coastal park and fine sand beaches. Visitors can stroll, watch the ocean, and enjoy the salty breeze from the sea. As gentle as a sea breeze in the middle of winter, Puerto Rico de Gran Canaria welcomes visitors with a warm and pleasant atmosphere all year round. Located on the southwest coast of Gran Canaria, it is one of the most famous resorts in the Canary Islands of Spain. Thanks to its special geographical location and subtropical climate, the area maintains an ideal temperature of 20 to 25 degrees Celsius, even in winter, with very few rainy days. The terrain here is formed from volcanic origin, creating a unique combination of barren cliffs and green valleys in the interior of the island. Puerto Rico owns a long stretch of golden sand beach and 2 small harbors, suitable for sunbathing, sightseeing, and sea sports. Along the 2 sides of the cliff are a series of hotels, resorts, and tourist apartments, layered facing the sea, creating a scene that is both lively and peaceful. Modern amenities such as the shopping mall near the beach or the center in the west provide full services for visitors. In addition, the more upscale Mogan shopping area offers a sophisticated choice for those seeking privacy and luxury. Puerto Rico de Gran Canaria is not only a place to relax, but also a Mediterranean experience in the heart of the Atlantic Ocean. Thanks to its pleasant climate, diverse scenery, and laid-back atmosphere, it appeals to those seeking harmony between natural surroundings and contemporary comfort. Music blares from a colorful alleyway, children play basketball in the sun, and vibrant murals tell the story of a once-forgotten neighborhood. Located on the northern coast, the community stretches between 2 ancient forts and lies just outside the city's colonial walls. In the 18th century, it was home to slaves, and the poor forced to live outside the city, starting with the old slaughterhouse that became the center of the community. However, the efforts of the residents themselves have made a difference. The neighborhood is now a warm, welcoming destination, with a vitality that radiates from the people who have kept it alive and lit it over the years. It is not just a place to visit, but a living testament to the resilience and colorful beauty of the community. San Geronimo is a small but important fort located at the entrance to San Juan Bay, Puerto Rico. Built in the 18th century, the fort was the first line of defense against seaborne attacks. Despite its modest size, the structure played a strategic role in the defense of the ancient city. Today, San Geronimo is a little-known but valuable historical landmark, nestled between the sea and the modern city. The ocean breeze mingles with lively music from small roadside stalls, creating a truly local and vibrant atmosphere. Pinones is the perfect place to discover traditional Puerto Rican flavors, stroll through mangroves, and enjoy the vibrant Caribbean views. Not too far from the city center, this place offers an authentic, rustic, and colorful experience of Puerto Rican coastal life. Whether you're into jungle adventures, drifting along the waves, or exploring the depths of history in the cobblestone streets, Puerto Rico has something to touch your heart. This island is not just about exploring, it's about feeling. From the flavors of the street food to the warm smiles of the locals. And when you leave, you'll carry a piece of Puerto Rico with you, like the lingering sunshine on your shoulders.